5 seconds. Mr. Chairman, sir, I rise to make my last speech in this house at any rate for the present. Even without being a member, I had the privilege of participating in the proceeding of this house. At the outset, I would like to express my grateful thanks to you for the encouragement you gave me, particularly during the early stages of my career here. You have adorned the chair with distinction. I am glad to express my feeling that this house has been quite fortunate in having you as the guide for the purpose of transacting business in this house and also for the various purposes for which the chairman is called upon to function. I am sure you will occupy the chair for many more years and be of assistance, particularly to the new members who may come over here. As far as my participation in this house is concerned, whenever I had occasion to be here to listen to the members and then reply to the various points raised by them, I always felt that I was functioning at a higher level. That was because of the great statesmen who have been occupying seats in this house. I should make particular reference to the leader of the opposition. It is a great lesson to any person who aspires to be a parliamentarian to sit and watch his performance, how to deal with the subject, how to deal with the treasury bench, and particularly how to deal with some knotty problems. I must confess that if I had been benefited by listening to anybody, I can give first mark to the leader of the opposition. His speech was always a shining example to others. This house has been very lucky to have him as the leader of the opposition. In my view, he set the tone of this house. On a few occasions, I had the misfortune to differ from him in some respects, but I can give him this assurance that there was no question of any personal feeling in that. I always had the highest regard for him, and I have no doubt that I shall continue to have that regard for all time. I have heard members of the opposition, particularly in the other house, expressing a point of view that unless the opposition has got a numerical strength to match the treasury bench, it will not be possible to function as an effective opposition. I wish those members come and watch the way in which the opposition has been functioning in this house. Wherever it was necessary to hit, they did not hesitate to hit. Wherever it was necessary to pay compliments, they paid the compliments. Wherever they had to guide us properly, they gave us that guidance. Sir, I always feel that for any government to function effectively and efficiently, an efficient opposition is absolutely necessary. With an efficient opposition, the government also will be able to function in an efficient and effective way. In that respect, I should pay my humble tribute to the leader of the opposition and to all those who have been sitting in the opposition. I would like to take this opportunity to express my appreciation of the good work done by the officers of our state. Some members were good enough to praise my work as finance minister. They have expressed their appreciation of the way in which the finances of the state have been built up. If appreciation is due, that appreciation should go to the various officers who have been helping me in discharging my functions as finance minister. That is really one thing in which we have been most fortunate. Our state has been most fortunate in having efficient and devoted civil servants. It is because of them that our state has earned a name of having the best administration in India today. When I am stating this, I am not confining my appreciation to the older civil servants who, after independence, have done great service in giving us a stable and efficient administration and by providing the steel framework for it. I am not confining my appreciation to those who had already had the training in the methods of administration. My appreciation is also due to younger generation of officers. The younger generation have been doing their duties in such a devoted manner that I have no doubt in my mind that in future government will be well served by the officers we have. It is not only the finance department that I am referring to. As the finance minister and also in charge of planning and education, I had to deal with almost all the departments of the secretariat and also the heads of departments in the state, collectors and other officers. My appreciation is due to all of them only because we have been able to maintain the standard of efficiency in our officers. The future of our state is quite bright. The administration of this state has always earned the greatest praise even during the British regime. It has been possible for us to maintain that name, and I hope we will continue to maintain it. Sir, I am particularly thankful to the members of this house for wishing me well in my change of forum. I have decided to contest a parliament seat. I hope I will succeed. I am sure that in the elections and in the discharge of my duties in parliament, I will carry the good wishes of the members of this house. Sir, in my career as a politician and as a minister for the last 10 years, it has always been my ambition not only to win the confidence of the members of my side, but also the members sitting on the opposition benches. Sir, I feel that I have gained their confidence also while I am making this change from the state legislature to the parliament. I can assure you that it will always be my endeavor to work for the progress and welfare of the country as a whole. I take this opportunity to thank you, sir, and the honorable members of this house for the kind words spoken about me. With these words, I conclude my speech.